Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review of You're Next. So let's see, this is from Lionsgate, and it came out in 2013. It's been on DVD for a little while now, not too long, but it's definitely a little bit more recent. So yeah, let's see, just to kind of talk about what I thought before I saw this movie. When I saw the previews, the first thing that like hit me was like, oh my god, this is just like The Strangers, like that movie with Liv Tyler. That movie creeped the hell out of me. Maybe I'll do a review of that sometime. But I was kind of thinking, like, I wasn't like too crazy about seeing it, just because I was like, this seems like such a copycat of The Strangers. But I will say now that it was definitely completely different. I mean, I guess it had like the same sort of surprise, I don't know, like surroundings, like, a home invasion out in the middle of nowhere, kind of like that, but it definitely took a completely different turn, which I was happy about. So it's not just a copycat of The Strangers for everybody who's kind of like thinking the same thing. Um, so yeah, I mean, just to kind of set the stage, basically it's about the first scene like shows this couple, or this guy and this girl, like getting killed off like in this cabin in the middle of nowhere. And so that you kind of already know that it's a kind of home invasion type thing and whatever. So then it cuts to this guy and his girlfriend, and they're driving to this cabin um, to meet his parents and his siblings for this like family reunion up there. And in the first like 10 minutes, they made a point to show that his family is very wealthy, and I mean, just they have a lot of money. So they're going to this like beautiful house in the middle of nowhere, and his siblings show up. He has two brothers and a sister, and all of their significant others come as well. So it's like this big occasion, and they all get there, and and the mother in the beginning kind of like freaks out because she thinks she hears somebody in the house and whatever, and then they kind of brush it off. But anyway, everybody shows up, and then things like really quickly start going awry. And there are these people outside in these like animal, wolf, sheep kind of masks, and like you have no idea how many of them are there. They don't know why they're there. They don't know what they want, if they're already in the house. And it's basically just about them, trying to figure out what to do in this situation. And I actually thought that the reactions to this happening was pretty realistic. I mean, because when the first kind of incident happened, everybody was completely panicking, like talking over each other, like going crazy, and that's kind of like how it would be in real life. I mean, I'm sure that there are people that would be able to stay level-headed, which this did show. There were people that were able to do that in this, but most people would be like totally panicking and not know what to do right away in that situation. I thought that they captured that really well. Um, so yeah, so that's the premise. Another thing I liked about it was they had some pretty interesting kills in this, like some pretty creative killing ideas, which I gotta say, some of it I couldn't help but like laugh because it was just so creative. Um, and like I really did enjoy this for the most part. It wasn't like the perfect movie, but I definitely was surprised by how much I did enjoy it, especially since I was kind of like going into it thinking it was just going to be like The Strangers and whatever. But it was pretty good. There were a few twists and turns that I definitely was not expecting, which is, I guess, kind of rare for me after seeing so many horror movies. Like I said in another video, you kind of know the turns it's going to take. But this actually did surprise me, which is always a good thing. As far as the scare factor, it was definitely creepy. There were like a bunch of scenes that kind of like the jump out at you type thing, which definitely did kind of startle me a little bit. But as far as like a creepy kind of lingering scare factor, it didn't really have that. For me, at least, it didn't really have like the like holy crap. And I watched this like at night by myself and whatever, and it didn't really, like, it didn't leave me kind of looking over my shoulder creepy. But it definitely did freak me out. I don't know. I mean, overall, I mean, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I mean, I definitely was better than what I was expecting. And I don't know. I was impressed. There's this one character in particular, the main character, this girl, who, I thought the actress did a really good job, and I also really liked her character. She was just kind of, she played like the kind of like badass, like girl that like knows what she's doing in these situations, and you know they explain it more in the story, and I'm not going to get into it, but I really did enjoy her character, and I enjoyed, you know, how everything played out with her and whatever. And yeah, I mean, overall, again, I thought it was really good, and I would definitely recommend checking this out. You know, maybe like again, I wouldn't pay like 20 bucks for it. I mean, luckily it's been out long enough now that you probably would be able to get it for cheaper. I got this at Walmart. Again, it's probably everywhere. Best Buy, FYE, anywhere you want to go. But yeah, so again, thanks for watching. I would definitely recommend checking this one out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.